My phone vibrated at 9:47 p.m. Not a call, a message preview. "He's here, don't worry. I told him I'm at my sister's." The name wasn't saved, just a number. I was standing in our kitchen, staring at the clean counter she'd wiped twice before leaving, an old habit when she lied. The house smelled like her perfume, still warm in the air, still pretending. She'd kissed my cheek at the door. Too quick, eyes already gone. I read the message again, then again. My reflection in the microwave door didn't change. No flinch, no crack. Just a man learning the precise second his marriage ended. I locked the phone, placed it back exactly where I found it, face down, innocent. Outside, her car pulled away. Inside, something in me went perfectly still. I didn't follow her. I didn't call her sister. I didn't ask questions that would insult my intelligence. I poured a glass of water, sat down, and began planning. She came home after midnight, soft steps, careful breathing, the performance of someone who believes silence equals innocence. I pretended to sleep. The next morning she told me about her sister's migraine, the tea they drank, the movie they half-watched. Too many details, like padding around a lie, hoping it won't be touched. I nodded, listened, memorized the rhythm of deception. Over the next week, the pattern emerged. Thursdays, always Thursdays. Her phone angled away, notifications silenced, a smile that appeared without context. One night while she showered, her phone lit up again. A photo preview this time. A man's hand, expensive watch, resting on her thigh. I recognized the watch before the man, the Albrecht family crest, subtle, embossed. Old money didn't need to announce itself. Their son. I'd met him once, charity gala, polite, forgettable. The kind of man who grew up believing doors opened because that's what doors were for. I felt the first real emotion then, not rage, offense. He hadn't just slept with my wife, he'd assumed I was irrelevant. I became observant, not paranoid, precise. Phone records, deleted messages recovered, hotel loyalty points she'd never used with me. I watched her pack on Thursdays, not lingerie, confidence, the kind that comes from being chosen. I followed the money trail, private clubs, valet receipts, restaurants with no prices on menus, and names. His father sat on boards, his mother curated influence like art. Their reputation was sterile, untouchable. I smiled when I learned that. At dinner, I asked my wife how she felt about hosting more. "Your cooking deserves an audience," I said. She beamed. The audacity of her warmth almost impressed me. I sent handwritten invitations, thick stock, formal, respectful, to the Albrecht family. A thank you dinner, a celebration of new connections. They accepted within the hour. The confirmation came 3 days before the dinner, a message she forgot to delete. "I can't wait to sit at your table. He'll never know." I waited until she finished reading her own phone, until she realized it was missing. I placed it between us on the table. "Your sister's doing better?" I asked. Her mouth opened, closed. I didn't raise my voice, didn't accuse. I just looked at her the way one looks at a solved equation. Her shoulders collapsed. "He said you wouldn't understand," she whispered. I nodded. "I know." She cried. I refilled my water. The dinner stayed on the calendar. They arrived on time. The Albrechts, perfect smiles, perfect posture. Their son avoided my eyes. My wife trembled as she poured wine. Midway through the meal, I stood. "I wanted to thank you," I said calmly, "for raising such an honest son." Silence sharpened. I connected my phone to the screen behind me. Messages appeared. Photos, dates, hotels. No commentary, no dramatics, just facts. The father's face drained first. The mother followed. The son tried to speak. I raised a hand. "I already know," I said. "This isn't for explanation, it's for acknowledgement." My wife sobbed. I turned to her last. You said he'd never know, I told her softly. You were right. He didn't. I did. I picked up my coat. Dinner was lovely, I added. Please see yourselves out. The house is quiet now. Her side of the bed untouched. Her future dismantled in polite society by breakfast. I didn't ruin them. I let them see each other clearly. That's the difference. I feel no triumph, no grief, only the steady calm of a man who chose when the truth would arrive and how sharp it would be when it did. Some people mistake silence for weakness. They never hear the planning beneath it. I turn off the light and leave the room where she thought she was untouchable.